So hey guys, how's everyone? So I know it's bound to happen because these cars are pretty low already, and then I added that front splitter here. I've been really careful when I drive it as far as when I go park, but you see how low that actually makes it. Like these side pieces definitely drop it down like probably an extra inch. And then the splitter, of course, sits lower than the front bumper, probably about an inch as well. So one thing I was always nervous about, putting that splitter on, and here's why. See right here, this part and this part. I drove too close when I was parking against the little cement median, and it hit the top there. Now the good thing is, this piece is super flexible, so it actually hit right there, and then it flexes up, so it allowed this to go over the top of it instead of snapping off. So it's super tight still. Like I said, they're held on with clips, so this flex actually comes in useful if you hit a curb. I've seen a lot of the people with the cords, you hit a curb and they snap pieces off. And they're probably more rigid plastic than these. It's really flimsy. When I put it on, you hold one side, the whole thing would like wobble around. It's that thin, but it's very useful for this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this, it's a cutting polish, and go over it, and all that's gonna do is kind of smooth out the edges on the plastic, just so it doesn't look as rough. And I'll show you what it looks like from here. You can't really see it. See that? Those spots. So what I did, I took the polishing or the cutting compound, rubbed it to get the edges a little smoother. So it's not all jagged, it's just plastic, so it'll smooth it out a little bit. And then what I suggest doing, I got some black touch-up paint and painted it, and then I put the clear coat on top of it. So I'll show you here. See, now it's a lot harder to see. But basically, the polishing compound smooths out the edges. Then you put some gloss black touch-up paint on it, and then I use the paint pen, the bottom part is the clear coat, and you go over it with the clear coat, which will not only seal it, but it'll help match the sheen of the rest of this part since it's so shiny. So your eye won't be drawn to it. Now, you're always gonna know it's there. It's the thing when you find little chips and all that kind of stuff, you as the owner will know they're there, but it doesn't draw my attention anymore. Like you can't even tell. And before it looked pretty ugly. So again, I just want to share my experience. If you guys did that, it's an easy fix. So you don't have to go buy a whole new part, and it looks good, but it's one of the negative things about the car being low, and adding that on makes it even lower. It will scrape on almost every single curb, so you just have to be aware. And it has such a long hood as well, so that doesn't help, but you just have to drive it a little differently. Give yourself an extra foot when you go in parking spaces. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, I appreciate all of your guys' support. I do. Hope everyone's having a great day out there. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.